Paul Heyman. Heyman's going to get his one day. No.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to a Saturday night's main event with John. That's Mike. Take it away, bro.
Hi again, everyone. Michael Paul. Glad to be back with you. Where are they doing this?
They're in Tampa tonight.
Oh, God.
Our home state.
Jesus, why wouldn't I remember that? Anyway, we are about 45 minutes in because John Batcher took his sweet time getting in here, so we're still pretty much at the beginning. But as John told you, they are just an hour away from us down the road in Tampa, Florida. Is it Raymond James Stadium that they're at?
No, it's where the Lightnings play, the Lightning Stadium.
Okay, the Tampa Bay Lightning Stadium, I guess. I don't know. At any rate, we are in the process of our opening match, which has Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins against CM Punk and
it's Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus CM Punk and Sami Zayn.
Okay, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker against CM Punk and Sami Zayn. See, I do know what I'm doing. Okay, no, I don't have dementia at all. Anyway, yeah, so I know it's about 45 minutes in, but we just got started because John showed up late. The show started with, of course, all the stars arriving, and then, of course, Joe Tessitore and Jesse the Governor welcomed everybody. Pat McAfee, they threw it to Pat McAfee and Michael Cole, who welcomed everybody, and now we are in the middle of this opening match. We are 45 minutes in. Thank you for being with us. Oh, shit. Before I forget this, my good nights to my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin. I love you all. Mackie, I'm sorry, honey. Listen, like I said yesterday, if you need someone to reach out to, please know I'm here, baby, okay? I love you to death. And Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Noah, Caitlin, I love you too. Okay, and hopefully we'll see each other tomorrow. I'm going to stop talking now so we can get back to the show, other than to say thank you for being with us.
About that. Pump now, top rope. I don't know, actually.
Sorry I came in late. I had to take the recycling down.
Oh, and there's the elbow. Delivered to Rollins. Hook of the leg now. And another near fall.
I told you I was coming in anyway.
Taken out. Both Seth and Breaker. Bulldog, clothesline. One CM Punk in control. CM Punk appeared at Saturday night's main event back in 2007 in a tag team matchup. Punk now lifting him up. Braun Breaker looking to save his mentor, Rollins, and does. Yeah, good tag team wrestling there. Ironically, the last time Punk was in a Saturday night's main event, a tag team match, he teamed with the Boogeyman. Pedigree by Rollins. Rollins looking to put Punk away and pick up the win here tonight. And Sami Zayn has to break things up for his tag team. Braun Breaker will handle Sami for that. Sami sent out to the apron. Perfect timing by Sami Zayn, so this match isn't over with. Hey! Dumps Braun Breaker out the side. Emotional power kegs, all of these men. Zayn now with Breaker outside. Up the top rope, Salt takes out Breaker. Sami taking over.
Well, I guess the good part about that is now we can skip commercials faster.
CM Punk marching across the ring to meet his arch nemesis Seth Rollins as our tag team match continues on Saturday night's main event. An electric crowd here tonight, sold out, England Center, Tampa, Florida. These guys have been beating the hell out of each other. Looking for the go to sleep, the GTS. Rollins able to slip out of it yet again. Rollins looking for the stomp. Pump moves out of harm's way. Both men down. Collision. Center of the ring. CM Punk set freaking Rollins up there. Thought he had him, and instead, double lariat. Both men down. Who has more left in the tank here on Saturday night? And this is a very important match, Pat. The Coalition of Rollins, a great high-profile match to prove that they're running things in WWE.
I gotta call my mom and tell her that Saturday night's main event's on too.
And Zayn now with Breaker. And Zayn using
Doing the same thing like you are.
Breaker able to counter. Breaker looking to use his power. Sammy slips underneath again. Sammy gonna walk the tightrope. Oh, what a DDT by Sami Zayn, who's fired up here tonight.
Hey,
Sammy has his opportunity to end this. Yeah, looking for the Helluva kick and Seth Rollins again. Getting involved. CM Punk said no way. He takes Rollins out. Breaker. The Explorer into the corner by Sammy. He's setting up for a kick. It's not good. Looking for the Helluva kick. It's not great.
I forgot something. I know that you know all that stuff that's going on the phone and repeating whatever it is. Okay, so the thing that accusations are now being made against Smokey Robinson by somebody that okay. Yeah. See, yeah. You have to expect something like that. Smokey, yeah. It's just not the Smokey. So you can't imagine even. I think this is recent, like in the last few months or so. All right.
Demolished. He set Braun Breaker up to win this. Tag team. Wait a minute. Too far ahead of yourself. A lot of history between Reed and Rollins. Runs are ready to fight everybody if they know anything about him. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She didn't pick up. I'll just message her.
Breaker able to counter. Breaker looking to use his power. Sammy slips underneath again. Sammy gonna walk the tightrope. Oh! What a DDT by Sami Zayn, who's fired up here tonight. Sammy has his opportunity to end this. Yeah, looking for the Helluva kick and Seth Rollins again. Getting involved. CM Punk said no way. He takes Rollins out. Breaker. The Explorer into the corner by Sammy. He's setting up for a kick. It's not good. Looking for the Helluva kick. It's not great. Heyman grabs Zayn. Paul Heyman just saved this tag team match. And Paul Heyman is the greatest manager in the history of the sport for good reason.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where the Big Bronson Reed just eliminated CM Punk. A super spear cover on Breaker.
You forgot to say spear.
Oh yeah.
Spear.
My God, spear.
The 330-pound Ostella, Big Bronson Reed, demolished CM Punk and set Braun Breaker up to win this. Tag team. a minute. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. A lot of history between Reed and Rollins.
And Bronson Reed will fight everybody if we know anything about him.
And now squaring off with Braun Breaker. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker.
Of course.
You gotta be kidding me.
Of course.
Seth Rollins had another play all along. He pulled out a wild card tonight. In fact, it appears, despite all the violent differences between Reed and Rollins in the past, for some reason, Bronson Reed is back with Rollins, and now Punk trying to get the Heyman. Another assault.
Oh no. We haven't seen this since he left.
Rollins goes all about this. A half a dozen tsunamis he suffered at one point in his career at the hands of this man.
It's okay. And soon enough. I don't understand. I guess Bronson brought his wife to Johnny.
But why, after their history, why is Reed with Rollins and Heyman and Breaker?
My way.
I think if you're Bronson Reed, you think, why not?
This dangerous coalition may have just become unstoppable.
Well, very curious to see how Bronson Reed factors into this new group, but I am here with Chelsea Green and her secret purpose.
Kathy, I have risen from the ashes.
Is that an eagle or a phoenix?
I was in mourning, but now it is night. Saturday night main event to be exact, and guess what? The votes are in, Kathy, and after I beat some... I will enter my second term as the greatest, first ever, longest reigning, most dangerous United States Women's Champion. Thank you for your service. Pledge your allegiance.
God bless America. Chelsea Green is losing her voice.
I do believe she'll always be able to talk no matter what she's battling. And tonight, he's looking to get her title back.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Women's United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, being accompanied by the secret purpose from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
You know, Pat, she's been wearing black as of late in mourning for losing the United States Championship. But tonight she comes out, decked out in some red, white, and blue. It seems like she already believes that her, second term has begun.
Yeah, it looks like she's got her swagger back alongside her secret purpose. Looking to get her title back on a Saturday night.
And Saturday night's main event is presented by Dude Wipes. That's clean, hands down.
Yep, they're telling us to rise.
Well, okay, whatever, okay. All right. United States title up for grabs next. hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. That's in Los Angeles 2 weeks from tonight. But tonight, we're on the East Coast. This is Tampa, Florida, home to Saturday night's main event for the third time in this city. Well, moments ago, wow, tag team matchup, CM Punk, teaming with Sami Zayn against Breakker and Rollins. Sami was going for the haluva kick and the win, and then things just fell apart when Heyman got involved.
Yeah, the absolute genius, Paul Heyman interrupted, got the ref's back turned, and the return happened of Bronson Reed.
Yeah, big Bronson Reed pummeling Punk, driving him through the barricade. Sami was distracted. Breakker hit the spear to pick up the win. And the question will become, why was Reed out here?
We would learn quickly, wouldn't we, Cole, as Seth freaking Rollins embraces Big Bronson Reed. Paul Heyman celebrates, and Braun Breaker understands that there is now 4.
And then the return of the tsunami. Absolutely crushing Punk. And Rollins just changed the game here in WWE again.
Turn him into a CM Punk cake, am I right? As Chelsea Green and her secret purpose awaits the arrival of our champion.
Very mouthy to us. He didn't stand up for Chelsea.
The secret Hermes certainly wanted us to pay
We'll
our
be right back.
respects.
Okay.
And her opponent, from Queens, New York, she is the Women's United States Champion, Zelina Vega!
Ladies and gentlemen, for only the third time in the history of Saturday night's main event, a women's championship will be on the line. The first was back in the very first Saturday night's main event. Wendy Richter knocking off the fabulous Moolah. And then earlier this year, Rhea Ripley beating Nia Jax. Tonight, Zelina Vega defending the United States Championship against Chelsea Green. Very emotional Zelina Vega in an interview with CBS Sports this week, talking about how she believed this was meant to be, that everything is finally right in her universe, that the reality has set in, that it is no longer a dream, and after 15 years, Pat, of competing, she finally wins her first singles championship in WWE.
Second ever United States champion. That's quite a title for Zelina Vega. She's undefeated against Chelsea Green in the past. This is her first title defense. Obviously, got to win your first before you can be the longest reigning.
Chelsea Green quickly out of the box and taking the fight to Zelina Vega. Zelina beat Chelsea back at the end of April to win the United States Women's Championship. Zelina's bounced off the top turnbuckle.
Zelina Vega has a lot of pride in being the United States champion, as did Chelsea Green. Their secret purpose is obviously a numbers game here that Zelina's going to have to figure out.
Zelina pulling out Chelsea Green in a kick out at 2. Zelina has that Chelsea's number. You mentioned it before. Vega 4-0 against Green in singles matches in their career. Oh, and a back elbow by Vega.
United States champion.
Taking Chelsea down to the mat now. Chelsea position is Zelina Vega to pay homage to her mentor, Rey Mysterio. But Green moves out of harm's way and catches her with a slap.
Chelsea Green much taller than Zelina Vega, so she's going to have the reach on her at all times.
Zelina Vega is feisty as they come. She loves being the underdog. She said she's learned a lot of it from Rey Mysterio, maybe the greatest underdog in the history of the game. And Chelsea Green dropping Zelina Vega, spine first to the floor.
A power bomb from Chelsea Green, who wants her United States title back.
And champion's advantage in this match. Hook to the leg now. Vega's got to kick it too. Green needs to pin or submit Zelina Vega to win the championship tonight.
Chelsea Green will get distracted every once in a while, but a power bomb on the outside, then immediately throws Zelina back in the ring to try to get the pin. Feels like she's locked in.
I know you like itches.
Yeah, I'm saying
Got Chelsea Green now getting to dominate this match with Vega. The inaugural United States Women's Champion.
Big slap from Chelsea Green.
She won the championship here on Saturday night's main event at the end of the tournament. Covered now by Green for the title and a kick out.
Selena kicking out there too, but you got one. Chelsea's been in control here. A
Yeah.
lot of big time shots since that power ball.
We're gonna watch. We can try tomorrow for Double or Nothing, but if we can't go through the pay-per-view through my phone, we'll watch Battlegrounds.
Secret purpose. You get it because Chelsea Green is hurt. Right. Selena is our champion.
Who's
She's
your
also
money
back
on for
yet again.
this
Chelsea
match?
Green in complete control. You're the best analyst in the business.
Wait, this is what our
We're
What, right?
joined by
For
the
women's
legendary
United
analyst,
States champion.
Jesse the Body Ventura, the governor.
Who are you
joining
gonna go
us.
for?
The big steel cage match later on tonight. He's looking for destruction in that steel cage. He said somebody's leaving that thing ugly tonight. As only the body could. Is Selena fighting back on Chelsea Green. Big boot. That's Chelsea.
Selena Vega or Chelsea Green to go for?
Dominant. And Chelsea had told me earlier today that she wanted to wear down Selena Vega. I believe the longer this match goes, the better it is for Green to regain
I'm gonna go
the United
with
States
Selena
Women's
too.
Championship. She's been doing submission. She's been nobody home. Vega goes out of harm's way. And now Zelina Vega. Her secret herbalist actually told her to do that. It backfired quickly. As Zelina Vega was looking for one thing that she could flip home out. She found it. Now Zelina trying to fight back in this. Zelina favoring her left elbow. Big clothesline takes down Green. And this is what Chelsea had to be afraid of. Zelina picking up some momentum using her quickness. Yeah, high speed affair is good for Zelina. Oh, nice back suplex by Zelina Vega into a tip up now, and the champ's rolling. Into the corner, and the knees take out Green. Sideways double knees. I like that. Now Zelina Vega up to the second rope, focusing on Green. Green ducks out of harm's way. Zelina's got to roll through. And wow, the power being displayed by Chelsea Green. And now looking for the unpretty her finishing move, but Zelina Vega with a backstabber. Zelina's asking Tampa to rally. What? Well, she got caught up yet. Catch it clean. She didn't catch it clean. But she's still caught her in the bridge of the nose. She's going to kick there by Zelina. And now the secret herbalist trying to get involved. Referee distracted. Piper Niven dragging Vega down off the top rope. This dude dropped her right up there on the turnbuckle. And now Vega with a headbutt trying to battle back. Oh, Zelina Vega. Vega now. Chelsea Green in trouble.
That's
Zelina
new what she's doing right there.
Oh, red from the top rope. Cover now. And a win for Zelina Vega.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's United States Champion, Zelina Vega!
Zelina Vega retains her United States Championship tonight. Secret Herbalist had no idea. They thought Chelsea was going to pick up the win. They were waving American flags on the outside, and on the second rope, Zelina Vega was setting Chelsea Green up for a code red to retain her title. She remains undefeated against Chelsea Green. She remains our United States champion as Chelsea's busted open up for serious hits. What a fight. What a fight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, John Cena, the record 17-time champion. We'll take on the man who says he wants to return John Cena to his normal self. R-Truth. Cena and Truth coming up on Saturday night's main event.
What's up, WWE Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam, Mad Night, 2 nights, and I will find
to clean up the cum.
Probably.
I was wondering about that. Yeah.
Doug. Hey, just announced John Cena, Logan Paul, Becky Lynch, and Tiffany Stratton will compete at Fanatics Games at Fanatics Fest New York City, June 20th to the 22nd. For the first time ever, the world's biggest athletes, celebs, and 50 lucky fans
will take part in Fanatics games decathlon style across 8 fast-paced referee-led challenges, each testing a different skill. At stake, $2 million in prizes, leaders full of glory and bragging rights that will last forever. Emanating from the Jacob Javits Center. Don't miss the chance to see your favorite WWE superstars: Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Becky Lynch, and Tiffany Stratton compete alongside a stacked lineup of athletes and celebrities, including Tom Brady, Alex Rodriguez, Jaden Daniels, Gronk, Kevin Durant, and more. Saturday night's main event in Tampa tonight, and man, the stars are out, including this man. A Hall of Famer, one of the greatest managers of all time, the Mountain of the South, Jimmy Hart, managed in over 30 Saturday night main events.
I love him.
Another Hall of Famer here as well.
I know he was a pipsqueak back then, but he's still the funniest guy.
Hall of Famer, terrific tag team, captivated audiences around the world. In fact, Jimmy Hart's Nasty Boys once beat the Bushwhackers in a Saturday night main event back in the 1980s.
As a lightning rod, so is Jimmy Hart. Great to see all the legends that helped this company get to where it is today.
Hey, we're in Tampa tonight. 2 weeks from tonight, big doubleheader comes your way live from Los Angeles. The nightcap, of course, Money in the Bank. That takes place at the Intuit Dome. But at 3 Eastern, 12 noon Pacific, Worlds Collide. Tremendous event. It takes place again at the Kia Forum. It'll be on YouTube, WWE's YouTube channel. And Vikingo in action against Chad Gable. And man, if you have not had a chance to experience Vikingo, you are in for a very special treat. The Mexican luchador, of course, part of AAA, which was acquired by WWE. He's exciting. He's exhilarating. And the man Vikingo. And a big ovation here tonight in Tampa. Saturday nights main event. Well, John, in a matter of moments, John Cena will be out here in a match against R-Truth. Remember, this will be the last time he's in Tampa because the John Cena retirement tour is now underway.
Yeah, there's a lot of John Cena shirts in the arena, as there is everywhere. I'll be excited to see what the reaction, how it all goes.
Well, the retirement tour, in my mind, hasn't quite gone the way we expected.
Go ahead. It's been the same damn noise for 25 years. I've been the victim of an abusive relationship. When I first got here, you let me know really loud that you hated me. So what did I do? I went and I changed myself, hoping that you would like me a little bit, but then it wasn't enough. So what did I do? I worked hard like I always do, and I started to win. Oh, I won a lot, and you hated it. It wasn't enough. All you do is be hurtful, and you take, and you only care about yourselves. You don't wear this for support. You wear it to make you feel good.
Remember how when Donovan and Cyril had the biggest heat in the video? Yeah.
I live them every
Cena's
day.
getting the same treatment that Dominic's getting.
John Cena is a 17-time world champion. I don't need you anymore. I don't care about you, and you don't matter to me. I am going to ruin wrestling for every fan, for every wrestler, for everyone. I will be the last real champion in WWE. And there is nothing you can do to stop it. R-Truth claims he's going to try to stop Cena. It is reality check time, and R-Truth's mind for the greatest of all time. Cena, Truth, live next on Saturday night's main event.
7 days a week, 365 days a year. This is a
calculated, coordinated production.
Massive shows, one unforgettable weekend. Combo tickets on sale Wednesday with pre-sale Tuesday. Well, I can't say it any better. 3 massive shows, one epic weekend coming to Atlanta in July. The Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event on Saturday the 12th, and the history-making all-women's spectacle Evolution. Sunday, July 13th, promo tickets for Saturday night's main event and Evolution go on sale Wednesday with special pre-sale this Tuesday. Visit WWE.com/events for more information. And tonight, Saturday night's main event on NBC is presented by Good Wipes. That's clean, hands down.
Beautiful night in Tampa Bay.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, John Cena.
A very interesting reaction, of course, for John Cena tonight. When the initial music hits, the crowd comes to his feet, and then when Cena appears, he's put out of the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the greatest of all time. The never seen 17, gracing Tampa with his presence for the final time. The last real champion, John Cena.
Well, Pat, despite his recent actions, I still believe you are looking at the greatest of all time, the 17-time record-setting world champion, John Cena.
A lot of people wear
What the hell? Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Biggest fan. Decked out in old school Cena gear.
God, oh my God.
Oh!
I just noticed something. Ron Cena.
From Charlotte, North Carolina.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Well, there's an interesting statistic we saw.
Oh God, I'm sorry. This is too funny. This is great.
Versus John Cena. Cena, however, beat him with the championship on the line and that's no punishment. But R-Truth said tonight he has one job, and that job is to beat hustle, loyalty, and respect back into his hero, John Cena, tonight. Let's not forget, Cena beat Randy Orton thanks to R-Truth, and how did Cena repay him? He ate him to a table during a press conference.
Remember, John Cena is R-Truth's childhood hero. John Cena just disrespects the hell out of him. And Cena wasting a little time. Jason Ayers, the official call to the bell. John Cena now assaulting R-Truth as the matchup just gets underway. Obviously upset with the fact that Truth came out here trying to be the good John Cena, I guess you would put it. The WWE fans reacted positively.
Could also be some PTSD of previous days for John Cena.
Cena sucks. Cena sucks. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks.
Currently have 11 of the top 20 trends on X right now, and I
Cena
think there's
sucks.
another one or two about to join.
Cena sucks.
Cena and Ron Cena are putting
I don't
on
know, man. I thought Joe and Jesse were going to
John
call
Cena's
it.
last time ever here in a city that he calls one of his hosts.
Yeah, John Cena, of course.
Ron Cena lost both of his earrings as John Cena disgustingly throws him back on top of him.
Well, here in Tampa, Florida, John Cena won the 10th of his record-setting 17 titles back in 2011 Extreme Rules.
Oh my God, they're doing the EC3 chant.
By Cena.
He calls himself the greatest of all time. You call him the greatest.
Go ahead. Right there.
Trying to be the good John Cena, I guess you would put it. The WWE fans reacted positively.
Could also be some PTSD of previous days for John Cena.
Let's go. Stop. Cena sucks. Cena sucks. Cena sucks.
20 trends on X right now, and I think there's
We're
another
in
one
here
or
in
two about to
EC3.
join.
Okay,
Cena and
listen
Ron
to this
Cena
part
are
after
putting
when he goes down
on
here.
a fight here in Tampa. John Cena's last time ever here in a city that he calls one of his hosts.
Yeah, John Cena, of course.
Ron Cena lost both of his earrings as John Cena disgustingly throws him back on top of him.
Well, here in Tampa, Florida, John Cena won the 10th.
You can't wrestle.
Back in 2011 Extreme
Remember when they said the same thing?
Okay, I remember that, yes. His name is even equal, Mike something.
He calls himself the greatest of all time. You call him the greatest of all time. A lot of people do, and half this arena saying that he can't wrestle. I think he might have just pissed off John Cena.
Now another shoulder tackle. Cena taking his time, much more deliberate than he has been in the past. Triple looking to fight back at Cena. Now going to take his down and put him in position.
They don't do this.
For his vintage 5-knuckle shuffle, which connects.
Vintage John Cena here.
Measuring Truth. For an attitude adjustment, Truth, though, it was slipped out underneath, and R-Truth now looks to build on a shoulder tackle of his own. And now R-Truth, another shoulder tackle.
This looks familiar, a little deja vu.
Yeah, this is vintage Cena. That Truth is putting on display here. Listen to this place. 5-knuckle shuffle by Truth. Truth's got Cena up. Truth on an AA. Truth
1, 2, 3.
Kicked out by John at 2.
It really doesn't matter.
Near fall by Truth.
Because
Using all of John Cena's moves in his repertoire.
He's gonna tap. Come on, Truth. Come on.
The STF locked in on Cena, who goes to the ropes to force the break.
John Cena should know every one of these moves better than anybody else on earth.
Yeah, but R-Truth delivered them perfectly to take control of this match. I talked to Truth earlier today. I asked him what's gotten into John Cena in your mind. He compared Cena to Gala in Lord of the Rings. He being power hungry, going after the gold. As Truth is whipped into the steel post now by Cena.
John Cena throws Truth back into the ring, and what's he thinking here? We've seen him do this time and time again.
And John Cena with the title in hand Again, the title's not on the line in this matchup. John Cena, I believe this wants to embarrass and do damage to our truth tonight above and beyond anything else.
Can't use that, says Jason Ayers, the referee.
Put our truth down for good.
Maybe this is the moment.
Maybe
John Cena has reconsidered.
he has a conscience.
So he looked in the eyes of one of his admirers and said, maybe this isn't the way I need to be.
Yeah, but he's doing good anyway.
Listen to the WWE fans, I mean.
Oh! Cena went low. KA delivered. Here is your winner, the undisputed.
Now we're gonna riot. We're rioting.
Well, John Cena.
Throw the garbage at him.
Some of us in tonight decided not to use the championship, instead decided to go low once again. This has become sort of this calling card right there.
And if the music stopped playing if they're still in the ring, then obviously that means something else is going to happen.
Yet another despicable act by John Cena.
The GOAT grabs the title off the head of another victim as he walks out here. The same way he walked in.
And again, Pat, the problem with this, and we said it earlier, this is nowhere close to how people believe John Cena would be spending his final year, his retirement year here in WWE.
Especially here in Tampa, a place he calls home, a place he's done a lot of great for. We were hoping for a make-a-wish, a positive night. Instead, it ends with a kick in the balls and then a title to the head, and down goes Ron Cena.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, switching gears now, we're going to head into a matchup that's extremely personal. It has been violent, it has been vicious, it has been physical. And tonight it will end inside a steel cage.
Drew, it feels like we're stuck in a cycle.
Ends inside that structure. The steel cage, where you win via escape, pinfall, or submission. In a match presented by Dude Whites, because wetter cleans better. It is a steel cage match. Priest, McIntyre, live on NBC.
Tomorrow.
With the lines of battle having been drawn, tensions are high.
No surrender.
The Dark Angel, the Juggernaut, battle for the NXT Women's title.
No retreat.
For the first time ever, the TNA Championship will be defended on a WWE Premium Live event.
No fear. WWE Battleground.
I can't believe you got pink eye, Ferris.
Just washing my hands in the bathroom, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, the world champion, James, on our main event tonight will defend against Logan Paul here on Saturday night's main event.
Jey Uso. Been a long time.
John Cena. Last time I seen you, I threw you out the window, Royal Rumble, Oos.
That's good. Very funny. I'm glad you remember the last time we saw each other. I'm looking forward to the next time I see you. You see, there's something special about you being from one of the most prestigious families in the history of our industry and losing the World Heavyweight Championship to Logan Paul. Wouldn't it be something if when my clock strikes 0, I take this championship home with me, and that championship is around the waist of a YouTuber. Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling. Gosh, that's a lot of pressure for the match tonight. Good luck, champ. I'll be watching closely.
On Jey Uso's mind as he defends the world title tonight. Many legends here tonight at Saturday night's main event as well, including Elani Kai, former women's champion, two-time tag team
Oh
champion.
my God.
Richter in the first ever WrestleMania. Also here tonight, the legendary Native American star.
Oh.
Once went 82 singles matches without a loss. It was in 3 WrestleManias, 18 premium live events in his career. And speaking of legends, joining us here at ringside, the Governor, Jesse the Body Ventura. Now, Jesse, back in January 1986, you competed here on Saturday night's main event in Tampa. Let's take it to the tape and tell us what happened.
Well, what happened here is I set a record. Never before in the history of broadcasting had somebody gone from the broadcast booth down to the ring, wrestled, and when he was done, went back up and finished the broadcast. And now, as I understand it, my colleague, this guy right here, McAfee, tried to steal my record by getting into the ring as a color commentator. How dare you try to do what Jesse Ventura did? The only reason that I'm not blasting you right now is because you lost.
And Jesse won.
And I won.
Let's get set for the steel cage match. Let's go to Lillian Garcia. That's why you're the body, brother.
Well, actually,
I
admire Pat for doing it. He's the second, broadcaster in history to climb into a ring.
There are no countouts.
Football, baseball, none of them do it.
The only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage through the cage door, or climbing over the top with both feet hitting the floor.
I'm actually undefeated at WrestleMania, Jesse, but who wants to talk about that?
Certainly not this man. You're undefeated. Who the hell did you wrestle?
I was not good, Bobby.
Hey, I'll tell you something here, guys. I don't understand why McIntyre would agree to get into a cage.
He's 3-0 in steel cages in his career.
I don't care. He's a good-looking guy. You can be a good-looking guy, and after a steel cage match, you ain't good-looking anymore.
Ugly. Nasty. Steel cage.
Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Couple prior steel cage matches in Saturday night's main event history. Both included Hulk Hogan, one against Paul Orndorff, the other against the big boss man. Drew McIntyre is on a mission to destroy Damian Priest, Jesse.
Oh, yeah, and I'll tell you this. I can say this honestly, Pat. If it were Saturday night's main event back in the 80s, I do not think NBC would allow a cage match on TV. So the times indeed have changed when you can get a cage match on NBC.
And they certainly have. And what these two men are about to do to each other inside of it, it's about to be tough to watch, I do believe, Bobby.
Well, the object is to escape. But I got the feeling neither one of these guys give a damn about escaping.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the steel cage match tonight on Saturday night's main event is presented by Dude White, because wetter cleans better. Because Drew McIntyre, this started a couple of years ago at WrestleMania when he won the World Championship, held it for just over 5 minutes before Damian Priest cashed in Money in the Bank to take the title from McIntyre. And ever since then, these men have detested one another.
The thing about this too, Pat, remember this. When a cage match happens, you're not going to see much wrestling. All fight. Exactly. I've been in a few of them in my career, and there's something that you kind of want to forget about.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
You know, recent history between these two. Priest eliminated McIntyre from the Rumble, eliminated McIntyre from the Chamber. McIntyre caused Priest to be eliminated from the Chamber. McIntyre won at WrestleMania. They were in a fatal four-way war where a shout of heaven was delivered from the stands to a table. Priest had his teeth knocked through his cheek. McIntyre almost knocked out cold, serious neck injury from that. And tonight they do it inside a steel cage.
And like I said, I do not believe 35 years ago you would have had this on network television.
Well, you've got it tonight on NBC. Damian Priest, who recently had what he called the highlight of his career. And McIntyre wastes a little time going right after Damian Priest, and that's will not start until they're locked in the cage.
The door has not been shut.
You know, they may not even get to the cage.
Well, they've been fighting all over the place. Just look at what happened on SmackDown last night.
Drew McIntyre said it's on site.
Never no disqualifications in this matchup, and McIntyre going to take full advantage as he sends some steel chairs into the ring.
And bring some luggage with you inside that steel cage.
Door slams shut, and the match is underway, and Priest catches it with a right hand. Any strategy, Jesse, in a match like this?
No, it's what it is, survival. This is about survival. Surviving in there, you're going to get your face rammed into the fence. You know, turnbuckles will be outdated right there. You see that? So he ain't looking to hit a turnbuckle.
Oh!
He's looking to put his head through the fence.
So, Jesse, how do you mentally prepare yourself for going inside a steel cage off the flatliner?
Well, my best attitude was, get ready. You're going in there for the fight of your life, and it's survival. To me, you go in a cage, it's about surviving the cage.
What I was making earlier, over the career high with Damian Priest a couple of weeks ago. Pat was inducted with a star on the Bronx, New York Walk of Fame. But it was so important to him and his family as Priest now looks to put McIntyre away.
Well earned, well deserved for Damian Priest as he's getting his eyes gouged by Drew McIntyre. No rules.
We got everything legal in this matchup.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing here too. Your referee, the only thing the referee can do is count them out.
That's happening with Sean in this matchup as McIntyre is taking control. Drew claims that Damian is obsessed with him, that he's been drawn into the Drew McIntyre vortex. And now Priest set into the steel cage. McIntyre is taking over.
Switch to Dude Wipes, the wet, flushable wipe that clears instead of smears. Dude Wipes, best clean.
I don't want to know about anybody's dude wipes.
It's more like a diaper. It's more like a
Keep their
disinfectant
dude
wipe.
wipes
I'll be right back. I'm putting this in the kitchen.
Drew McIntyre trying to escape.
Oof. Oof.
Getting the result that it actually exists. You know, does that make sense, Jason?
It makes sense. I'm not sure. I think that a lot of people who are behind this are malevolent.
Sure.
And don't believe that Trump won, but don't care. I mean, that's the ultimate.
But know in their hearts that
Right, or at least believe that he probably did. But just simply say we don't care. I mean, that's despotism, right? That is what we see all the time in third world banana republics, right? Where you have They both comes in with a spot of leaders. Got more of it.
Cage here on Saturday night's main event. Damian Priest trying to intercept. McAfee and Cole at ringside with the legendary Governor Jesse the Body Ventura enjoying this matchup tonight. And Jesse, it's been physical.
I will tell you this, I ain't so much enjoying it, I'm feeling the pain too.
Oh no, speaking of pain, Priest looks like he was going to go for the razor's edge, and McIntyre just saved himself.
Hey, yo, that would have been game, set, match. Damian Priest would have been able to climb up under this fence and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys have been eating steel here since the beginning.
McIntyre now, top rope. Priest able to duck underneath. Big kick by Priest. McIntyre back up. Priest catches him. Priest down. South American choke slam. Priest for the win. Cover on McIntyre. And a kick out at two.
They should have just called it a choke slam.
And that is Priest bread and butter move.
Yeah, but you know what? Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Indeed. And Bocce, and that is close right there.
Incredible atmosphere here tonight in Tampa. Saturday night's main event out of DC. Is this the final chapter in the rivalry between Priest and McIntyre inside a steel cage? Maybe trying to escape up over the top. Both feet would have to hit the floor, and McIntyre playing defense.
Couldn't get the 1, 2, 3, so he said, I'm going to climb the cage and get the hell out of here. Drew McIntyre says, I'll see you at the top.
I don't know. If he gets away, he'll make it.
I thought
He's
Sean was supposed to be
getting
coming
away.
No, that's
McIntyre's got him hooked. He's got him hooked. He's looking to grab the tights and get it
backlash.
back.
The left
When he gets
yeah,
back,
Superplex! Priest coming from the top of the cage! Kick out through McIntyre, and McIntyre is ready to put Priest away.
What a move that was, huh?
Looking for the Claymore. Claymore by McIntyre for the win inside the cage, and a kick out by Priest.
Tampa's on fire.
I tell you know, I want to keep track of these referees and their timing on this 1, 2, 3.
Every ref has their own count. That's certainly a piece of information you have.
They all have their own count, but they need to be consistent with that count throughout the entire match.
Indeed it is. The sold-out crowd of the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida, roaring their approval for this steel cage match between McIntyre and Priest.
They're both down the guts right now. Look at, they're both out of gas.
Yeah, tremendous.
Nobody's got nothing left in the tank right now.
Well, they've been through wars, Jesse, over the past number of months.
I don't know who that is.
I mean, just tonight, the tanks are emptying.
Or maybe not. Second win perhaps coming from McIntyre and Priest.
I thought it was
And Priest using it martial
Alicia
arts
Fox.
background and a big right hand.
These men will fight forever, and they have, if you let them. Damian Priest.
And Priest now into the team.
Every
me
piece
look
of his
at that.
body's a weapon.
Oh, look at the Claymore. Priest hung on. Averted disaster there.
I'm going to the snack on hotel.
And McIntyre delivering his own self to heaven. Taking Priest's move. And Priest able to kick out at two. Jesse, what does McIntyre have to do?
Well, he's got to speed up the ref count.
Okay, obviously, other than that, body, I think Drew McIntyre saw taking Priest try to play more earlier and said, is that funny? I'm going to use your move, too. These two have fought each other so much, I assume they know each other inside and out.
Yeah, Priest.
And obviously, no one has any move patented to themselves because certainly anyone can do anything in them.
Priest, as tough as they come. McIntyre now staring back down at the steel chair that he sent into the ring before this matchup even started. Now going to use it as a weapon and right to the midsection of Priest. Unloading to the spine.
And then again, no disqualification.
Tyler, her right
So
there.
the one and only time you can get away with that stuff in the ring.
Again, your point that the official only counts the pinfall as the submission in this matchup. Other officials outside the ring to see if both feet hit the floor.
Do they get a full paycheck then if that's all they got?
Of course.
Yeah.
Putting themselves in danger, obviously. They're in a steel cage.
Jesse, they have the McAfee deal.
Oh, yeah.
Always get paid in full, brother.
They got the McAfee deal, huh? No, because, I mean, they don't have to do anything but count pinfall. I would think you'd get a discount on that.
Well, McIntyre now believes he's got this one won as he drags Priest back up.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, now, look at now, the way that chair's positioned. This is how McIntyre beat Priest in WrestleMania.
So the rep that you're seeing in the blue shirt, her name is
Into the chair,
Daphne.
McIntyre, and now it's Priest's opportunity.
With the chair.
But when she was a wrestler, her name was Asha Smith. Asha Smith.
Oh. So she's already there wrestling.
Yeah.
Now she's a referee.
And she came to the WWE as a face, not a heel.
I'd have trouble eating for the next few months, too.
Priest better quit looking around at the crowd and finish him off when he's got the shot.
Yeah, Priest has got a mouse growing under the left eye. And
he's digging around too much.
Well, wait a minute. I believe he doesn't want to pin McIntyre here. He wants to punish the man that's made his life
But for Jessica Carr,
a concerto potentially here.
Well,
she's a part-time wrestler, and she's a heel.
That is the same move that he used to eliminate his mentor, the man who invented the concerto, Edge, a number of years ago. And tonight,
Hold on.
he uses it against his arch enemy, Drew McIntyre.
Didn't the WWE said Edge?
Mm-hmm. He's wasting too much time.
Drew McIntyre has not moved. Damian Priest will walk out of the ring. Instead of pinning McIntyre, he'd rather deliver the ultimate insult, embarrassing McIntyre and waltzing out of the ring to win the steel cage match.
Wait a minute.
It is your winner, Damian Priest.
Wait a minute. How do you win it going out the door?
Well, that's the
how do I get it over the top? What kind of BS is that?
Well, that's how you walk.
You can walk out the door.
As we take a look at the match replay presented by Dude Wipes tonight, McIntyre, a critical error there, and then just by Damian Priest. And listen, Priest could have defeated McIntyre with a pin here after this, Pat, the concerto, but Damian Priest, after all these two men went through, wanted the satisfaction of being able to walk out of the cage on his own power with his head held high. A definitive victory tonight over Drew McIntyre.
I'll throw in there and say he walked out like a coward.
Well, that's your take, Jesse, of course, but nonetheless,
that could have at least gone over the top of the cage if he's going out.
McIntyre
walks out the door. Give me a break.
What it was being attended to by emergency medical personnel.
Boy, that was exciting, wasn't it? Walking out the door.
Well, that's how you win a steel cage match. Pinfall submission, escape, both feet in the floor.
Turned his back on Drew McIntyre after the concerto and walked out on it, Bonnie. He thinks it was probably a show of greatness, if you ask Damian Priest.
Well, he might think so, but I think he should have gone out over the top. Not walk out the door.
Damian, I mean, put Drew McIntyre's position up.
Why didn't he call up and have the limo driver waiting to open it for him?
Emergency medical personnel attending to McIntyre off the concerto. McIntyre, he wants to walk out of town. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from our main event here tonight. The world champion, Jay Uso, will be into Tampa with the title on the line against the social media megastar Logan Paul. Uso, Paul, coming up next.
On June 7th, Los Angeles hosts two epic events. WWE Only on USA.
Hey, we're in Tampa tonight for Saturday night's main event, and the legends are out, including the U.S. Express, Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham. Both men Hall of Famers. In fact, Barry's a two-time Hall of Famer. They are here tonight. These two won the first ever match on Saturday night's main event. Let's check in with Joe and Jesse.
Thank you very much, guys. We're sitting back and reflecting on this dynamic night we've already had. The code red from the top rope was Zelina Vega. Priest with the concerto and the exit. Cena with the win. But what's impressed you the most?
What's impressed me has been the return of Bronson Reed. I mean, this guy got injured a while back, and he just made a return tonight, crushing CM Punk. And he is going to be a force to be reckoned with real quick.
The tsunami off the top rope that led, of course, the win by Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. As we are now, folks, just moments away from Logan Paul challenging Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Main event, Jey Uso. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, 15 years ago tonight, Jey Uso and his brother Jimmy debuted in the WWE on Monday Night Raw. Tonight, 15 years later, Jey Uso's a Saturday Night's main event, defending the World Heavyweight Championship. And he has the whole city on his back. That kid is 4,000 times better than you, Cole. Something about East in Tampa. That was awesome. That kid killed him. I'm gonna tell him you stop eating, bro. I stopped eating. Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Dorado Beach, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, Logan Paul.
Saturday night's main event on NBC is presented tonight by New Light. Yes, clean, hands down. Logan Paul with his first opportunity at this World Heavyweight Championship. He has never gone one-on-one with Jey Uso. Pat, this is the second title defense for main event Jey Uso here tonight.
It feels like everybody in the WWE is gunning for Jey Uso, and tonight he's got to deal with the matter.
The winner of this matchup, of course, no rest for the weary. 2 weeks from Monday in Phoenix, the winner will defend the world title against the former champ, Gunther, who I'm sure is watching this match very closely tonight. Referee Rod Zapata will be the official in this matchup for the world title. Both men successful at WrestleMania. Jey Uso defeating Gunther, tapping him out to win the title. Logan Paul beat AJ Styles.
It always feels like it's for the entire industry whenever Logan Paul's fighting somebody. He is taken to this business quicker than anyone.
John Cena in a backstage altercation with Jey Uso a little bit earlier tonight. Basically, Cena put a lot of pressure on Jey Uso's shoulders. Said, imagine if you lose to a, quote, YouTuber. It would bring all the prophecy true for John Cena. Something Cena's been saying for the past number of months.
Cena thinks he'll ruin wrestling, although if you listen to Logan Paul, he thinks it'd be great for wrestling and the business as a whole.
Logan caught Jey with an elbow.
Logan very good in between those ropes. Very well known around the globe.
In Paul now. Wow, what a blockbuster taking out Uso. And a kick up by Paul. Tremendous athlete, former United States champion. For the state of the WWE fans.
Jey Uso here, he's not going to underestimate anybody because he's our world champ, but Logan Paul does seemingly sneak up on people quick.
And Logan off over the top takes out the champ. Logan Paul could be closing in on his first ever world title.
Why do dude wipes clean better?
Because they're extra large.
Because they're flushable.
Because obviously wet cleans better than.
Thank you for fast forwarding.
And the pain can last for weeks.
So we don't have to.
It wouldn't mean sleepless nights, right?
I
didn't think I was at risk.
What kind of a...
I was wrong.
It's just
I
really
didn't know that
stupid they have to
99%
say,
of people over 50
dude,
already have the virus that
dude
causes
wipe.
shingles, and it could reactivate
It's like
at
a
any time.
disinfectant wipe.
I learned that the hard way. But you don't have to. Talk to your healthcare provider today.
I know.
This place is filled
Thank God
with
this show's
ninjas who
almost
have
over
overcome
anyway.
real obstacles.
If you work hard enough, you can achieve anything.
That's what Ninja Warrior is all about.
American Ninja Warrior, June 2nd on NBC and Peacock.
We are back on Saturday night's main event. Jey Uso, the world champion, is rallying
You
here
watch
against
American
Logan
Ninja
Paul with his
Warrior?
title on the line in our main event tonight.
He's put Logan Paul in a blender here.
Yeah, Logan was putting on a clinic, throwing a number of jabs earlier on, of course, setting up Uso for the titanium-plated right hand. Bang, into the corner. Uso takes out Paul. Here's the cover by Jey to retain the championship. Paul kicks it too. Remember that right hand of Logan Paul has knocked out Jey Uso 3 separate times in the past number of weeks.
Maybe even 4 in the preparation here for our world champion. Jey Uso taken to the sky. Comfortable.
No. Logan Paul stops it, rolls it through. Shoulders are now down. 2 count kick out by Uso.
Zapata's an incredible referee. Oh, Logan's not happy.
Yeah, Logan upset. Thought it was a slow count by Zapata.
Logan's been here for a few years. He's had a couple massive matches. Still young in his entirety.
And Logan looking to put Jey Uso away here, perhaps. Lunching around the ring with the world champion. Wow, roll through again. Logan's so impressive. Second round. Knees. Oh, and the knees right to the midsection of Logan Paul. And Uso
Logan Paul was
creates some space. Trying to fight back into this.
Logan Paul was
You know
able to
that
beat
one
the distance he
right
needed
now?
for that
Yeah.
line
He
song.
was about to go for a shell shot.
Pop-up Samoan. Cover by Jey to retain the title. And Logan kicks.
That was close, Cole.
Don't waste time, Jay.
Logan Paul was going to say no loss after that pop-up Samoan drop. That would be where you think Jey Uso tries to take over.
Logan Paul back to his feet as well. Main event Jey Uso. Looking to dig down deep, much like he did against Booker back in WrestleMania. Paul trying to hang on. The turnbuckle pad from the second turnbuckle ripped off. And Jey Uso now sends Logan out to the floor and into our table.
Jey Uso looking to fly.
And Jey now with a suicide diver. There's that right hand. The right hand by Logan Paul caught Jey Uso. Now sets Jey into the corner. And Logan Paul off the apron. There's that step shot. Lariat, but he got caught by the super kick. Covered on the champ. We're going to kick out at 2. Great ring awareness by the champion Uso.
You gotta think Jey Uso's wondering what it's gonna take here.
Yeah, 15 years ago tonight, mentioned earlier, Jey Uso made his debut with WWE with Brother Jey on Monday Night Raw. 15 years later, he's defending the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Saturday night's main event. Logan Paul, Jey Uso shoulder first into the exposed turnbuckle. And Logan now with an opportunity. Big right hand. Down goes Uso for the win and the title. And Jey kicks it too.
That hand is dropped, Jey, so many times over the last few weeks. Exposed turnbuckle into that massive right from Logan Paul.
Well, Logan's got to be wondering, what do I have to do to put Jey away?
One more big right.
Hands all over Logan Paul here tonight. Uso catches him with a super kick. Logan's down. Jey Uso setting him up, looking for the frog splash to retain the championship. Jey from up top, frog splash connecting. Uso into the cover. Hooks the leg.
Oh, come on. God damn it. Bring the bell,
Oh,
ref.
wait a minute. Okay, no. I get. Okay.
John Cena, the man who said he wants to ruin wrestling. The man who told Jey Uso earlier, I'll retire with the title. And the one you have going to be worn by a YouTuber. And that prophecy may come true here tonight. The officials out.
What the hell?
It's Cody Rhodes.
Oh, Cody's finally back.
Cody Rhodes is back for the first time since WrestleMania. Crossroads to Cena. Meanwhile, Logan Paul's got brass knuckles. Paul's got brass knuckles. This is wildly spanned by Uso.
Spear! Spear! Oh my God! Spear! And Jimmy Uso going up top. Sorry, Jey Uso going up top. Oh, thank God. Because if Logan won it, the show would be ruined.
Despite the efforts of Logan Paul and John Cena.
And thank you, Cody Rhodes.
Jey Uso retains the title.
Enough! I'm sorry that the John Cena farewell tour rode right through Rhodes country. But I'm back! I'm ready to fight! You got yourself a partner, Logan Paul. I got myself a brother in the world, heavyweight champion. We'll see you at Money in the Bank.
I stood there in that hallway where that pool of blood was, where her office was.
Tomorrow's
Whoever did this
tomorrow's
knew this
Tuesday
facility
battlegrounds.
and knew it well.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I thought they would want to set it for tomorrow's show first.
You wanna
It was a
Oh, that's right. I guess we're done. What am I thinking? Thank you for being with us one more time. To my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, or the next day. If I haven't seen you for a while, forgive me. It's not on purpose, but you always know that I'm here anytime. Nothing but love for all of you, and as long as you know that, I guess that's all that matters. Anyway, thank you. Thank you all so much for being with us. And we will see you regardless of whether it's for for Double or Nothing or whether it's for Battleground. Somehow, some way, we will see you tomorrow night. On behalf of John Batcher, my name is, let me try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Paul. And I thank you very, very much. We thank you very, very much. And we will see you tomorrow night. Good night.
Can I do the Jacob Fatu thing?
Go ahead.
As the book of Jacob Fatu, Michael, I love you, Michael Paul.
Well, thank you. I love me too.
Like and subscribe. And I'll send you guys a heart emoji.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Good night.
Thermo Fisher Christmas party back in